Okay, sorry guys. Okay, cam only. Hey everybody. I was finishing up recording some stuff, so I wanted to get another episode of Eisenfall's Legacy recorded, and it took a little bit longer than well, actually I started playing through it and not realizing I wasn't recording. So, we are ready for a demo. And yeah, I think well, honestly I've got a broken build. Let's make sure. No, it should be good. Because I'm working on some stuff, but we're not quite there yet. So let's we're gonna turn that down. We're gonna start up Wolf 3D. Well, mine that is. Pop open to our test map. And we've got MG nests. What the heck was that? Oh, I just have a really crappy sound for that right now. It's just whatever stock was. But yeah, I didn't want to use the original or the WSJ one that I see in Eisenfall's Legacy and Totenkopf. I kind of wanted it pointing at an angle, like it's kind of sitting up, resting, or whatever. Hang on, let me get my chat on. So I just kind of turned it at an angle. Might need a little bit of work. The black pixels kind of look a little... They're supposed to be the vents in the side of the gun, but from here I don't like them. But I hop in, I can't move back and forth, but I can rotate around. I don't use ammo. I didn't want to use the weapon, or the one that I've seen, so I kind of modified a Doom-related one. So, with that, that's the MG nest. We've got all of our weapons lined up here. I've got the Thompson. I've got the shotgun. We'll just pick up everything just to kind of... Not the bazooka, we got the flamethrower. And we got grenades. So, we got the knife. It still needs the slash feature yet, where you kind of go over and across to stealth kill somebody. That's coming up. Probably not today. We got the pistol with some reloading. We got our Thompson with some reloading, which I also took some inspiration from Eisenfall's Legacy on that. We got the shotgun where we can reload, although I can't disrupt it during the reload process, but I really would like to. We got our sniper rifle, Z for zoom, so we can zoom in. Really like the zoom feature that I did that kind of does this quick... You can do short bursts, you can do long bursts. And you zoom in. What else do we got? And we got our Panzerschreck. I reload it. Not Panzerschreck. It was originally the Panzerschreck, but I had to modify it to make it look like a bazooka. This flamethrower, I even have different varying heights and ranges. We're going to get some more. Oops, that's another thing I want to show. Now, I didn't modify any code for the height. I just made 3 tiers. So, they also... They don't... Well, they do disappear. For some reason, that's a bug. So if I shoot... Oh, that one didn't disappear. The smoke was still there. Interesting. The smoke stays. There's a bug with the projectile where it kind of disappears. Oh, they're hitting the... That's another thing I want to do. I don't want them to hit. But then lastly, we got our papers. Oh, we didn't do grenade. Grenade. Oh. Haven't really done the bouncing yet, but we're going to kind of do the same thing in terms of the heights. I've got 6 different heights, so it's going to go up 2 and then down, and it's just going to kind of bounce. We've got a bouncing tutorial that we can use to allow it to bounce around on different locations. But then we have our lovely papers. Those are all the weapons. That's everything I got. I don't know what this is still doing over here yet. I just kind of changed a few things. But I was having some funny bugs with this where the weapon would show up and it would just create a blocking tile wherever you were. So that is it. Yeah, the height thing is just trickery. I know Linux Wolf actually modifies the offset of the sprite, and I'm just like, I'd love to do that, but I'm kind of just skipping it for now. So let's see, what do we want to do next? We want PDN. I'm going to close this out. So that's the weapons. I like all of them. I'm really happy with how all of them turned out. So on today's agenda, we have Chrome is closed for some reason again. Oh no, it's just over here. I'm just dumb. We want done. Yeah, we demoed the weapons. Didn't have too much planned, but I wanted to do like the tracers, the puffs, and the blood splats, but that kind of involves a little bit of setup on top of... Yeah, there is a tutorial. Let me see if I can find it quick. Is it this one? Some April Fool's stuff. We're talking about 5 Blasts from the Past. 2009. That's still a blast from the past to me. So yeah, it's nothing too fancy, but it really just it does a check move, and when it can't move, it just checks what angle it's at and then just kind of bounces it off at that angle. I don't know if well, this is super tiny. Oof. Oh my gosh, did he talk about Switch 17? Holy cow. I haven't seen that in a long time. But yeah, like this is kind of what it's saying. If you're a spike object, I suppose. I don't know. If you can't move the projectile, I still don't know what he's using for attempt 2. This is some of his stuff from long ago, but it's this how you bounce thing, I suppose. I don't even know what that's used for. Plus 10, plus 5. Hit a during corner. Yeah, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it at least kind of just gives you the idea of when you hit a wall, just change the angle of the thing. Now, it doesn't include heights or nothing like that, but that's kind of a secondary piece you want to put on top of the actual functionality of how it moves. So really my first step is going to be getting it to just bounce a little bit and having a set distance, because a grenade's not going to like be thrown for a long time. So that's kind of what that is. So wait a second, we want to go back. So I don't have too much art done for the tracers. I was using some of the stuff that WSJ did for Castle Totenkopf, but I just like, this is probably really hard to see. It kind of spreads out like really flashy sparks. And from what I've never played the game much, it's just too much. It's too flashy. I just want something small. Like, but he also has those yellow ricochets, and he also has like tracer. He calls them tracers, and they just kind of like zip past you and all that kind of stuff. It's cool, but it's also not exactly what I'm looking for on this. I want it to be for the sniper enemies, so when he shoots you, you see it zip by you, because in the level that I want to design for it, I want it to feel close. I want him to shoot at graveyard stones that you take cover behind, and they kind of destroy as you're moving around. So your cover gets blown as you're going. So I thought that was pretty cool. But This is just the puff. Let's go. We should have. We got not those blood puffs. Yeah, it's not gonna be in that list. Oops. We don't want to do that. We're gonna go into repo. We're gonna go into here. Assets. And bounce through this ridiculously large folder structure of stuff. It has insanely grown since I started, which, I mean, it's sort of kind of organized, but it's not. Chrism, who's Civi 11? I actually am not familiar with them. Is my music not playing, or is it too quiet? Oh, I see. I just had it really, really quiet. I want something in the background, just instead of me just droning on. So here's the blood puff that he had, but I just kind of moved it closer together. It still spreads out, but I just kind of squished it all in. And I don't want the puff to be the same way, because there's, let's deselect that nonsense. There's this puff, which is like a doom puff, but then it turns that color. And it turns into a nasty smoke puff. Too dark, too much. It's a YouTuber that plays Doom mods. I'll have to check him out, just kind of see what he, what kind of stuff he does. I'd say when the time comes, this comes out, anybody's welcome to play it. It's got a long ways to go. I'm definitely behind, because a lot of this work I'm doing, I wanted done by the end of February in my milestone journey. But I'm really happy I went back through the weapons and redid them. So things are looking much better. I'm really happy with how things are forming. I still have a lot of in-game elements to build yet. Because right now, when you look at this, let's zoom in. Got a nice test map, but this is literally level 1. I started out, have a little bit of stuff here, a little venture off, and that's it. And these little blobs here are like, I want buildings there. Have a little bit of something here, then, oh yeah, my train level. Nothing. Wolf 3D levels. Yeah, none of the levels are done. This, I would say that's practically 0% at this moment, because I want to get all my features, like the base features, fine-tuned before I really go gung-ho on that. We're gonna bounce this ahead, I have no idea. Don't listen to this whole thing, it's 10 hours long. I just want some background music. So we have the blood puffs done. Really, I don't have to do this yet. I really want to do some programming, and I think I'm going to stick to doing that today. So we have our smoke puffs, and what I wanted to do is get the tracing code that aluminum, I don't know, shit, I can't pronounce his name even if I saw it. But we've got Castle Totenkopf source code here from a previous time, and he's got a few nice, like, wonderful code habits I've seen in there that would be wonderful to just take and learn from, and some of the things are nice, but yeah, the weaponry code, the trace bullets is, let's see, Illuminen, here, it's right there. Let me zoom in. I can zoom in. His name is this. Illumian. Shit, I'm just butchering it at this point. He made some pretty cool stuff. I think he did a lot early 2010s for sure. Had some really fascinating shading stuff here and there too. Sound manager, which I'm also going to be putting into this game. Haven't gotten there yet. Soon, I hope. So, okay. So really what I want to do first, what I was doing in this particular spot was getting the blood splats working for enemies. But we aren't even there yet. We want to do our weapons. Because I had started this, and it didn't work. For some reason, I was having some troubles with it. So, what I really want to do is go into my gun attack. I also used his code for the mountain machine gun, which saved me a bit of grief on some of the check sides, checking how to get out of it. I knew what I needed to do, but how they write the code for it is very similar to how an enemy has picked directions. I kind of hate that style of codes from where I'm from, with how I do C# and things like that, but it works. It works well, and that's kind of what the whole point of it. So we have our gun attack. And the nice thing is he kind of splits it out. Looks like he's got a... What do we have here? We have something called Fire Bullet, which kind of, I think, is used in various places. Weapon sound. So like all this garbage down here is what we use to calculate how to shoot. So basically just kind of loops to see if it searches for the nearest guy, looks through our object list, and if they're shootable and they're visible and they're close enough and they're within your view, set them. Otherwise, keep checking, and then you trace a line from the player to the enemy, which a lot of small little letter variables. Yeah, it's just basically seeing, is that line usable? And then just get the distance between you and them, calculate your damage, and or check if you missed, which is a random chance, random chance, random chance, random chance, and then damage the actor. Now our damage actor, come on, that's not working. Our damage actor function is in state. Simple enough, hits points, kill them. Otherwise, if they aren't already attacking you, they now know you're there, and then you're pain flinching, and we're gonna get rid of that. You're never gonna have a pain state. And yeah, so kill them or make them hurt. But one of the things I really want to do is create an enum for DMG, bullet, DMG, fire, DMG, rocket, DMG, we'll do explosive. Damages. I don't want to do that. Okay, so of the things we have, we've got bullets for most of our weapons. We have a bazooka, which will be our explosive. Also might be like a landmine or a grenade, right? So we get a damage of a bullet. We want to damage sniper. Not yet. We might consider that. So this will help me, especially like when I start building this in, making certain enemies immune to bullets, like the tanks. I'm gonna calculate their damage as being very, very minimal. It'll hurt them, but it's going to take a lot of ammo to kill them. So you don't want to use a gun. You want to use landmines if they're going to be in the area. You want to use grenades and Panzerschreck. So right now I only carry like 3. Not Panzerschreck, bazookas. We're not using Panzerschreck in Europe. I keep forgetting because that's what it originally was. So it's so stuck in my head. So we want to make sure that we can damage certain things. But with the flamethrower, you want them to set on fire, which is always fun. So instead of checking to see if I get hit by the flame ball or something, that. So there we go. Back over here. We don't have to worry about what our attacker is. Did I put that in there? I bet I put that in there. No. No. Wrong one. Get blame something on 2022. Give me this one. Yeah, I totally added it in there. That was my first attempt with checking your... Oh shit, did I even name that, Enon? Damage type. Cool. Because we can even use this damage type for ourselves when the time comes. So we're going to steal the show there. Bullshit, it's not a name. Now it is. Right? Dang it, I forget. Type def enum. What happens when I do more C# development? There, much better. Hey, look at that. It's going to show up here. Hey, look, it showed up there. Attacker. So, yeah. We're going to pass that along. We don't want to use attacker anymore. Well, you don't need to use it at all. Oh, shit. Don't know what I was deleting there. Find out when something breaks down the road. Okay, so... image actor, we're gonna switch this around to image type. Damage type. And then collector. So then our attacker, yeah, see, look at this crap. Save damage type equals, oh no, DMG equals DMG explosive. Look at that. Don't have to worry. Why am I... Oh, I see. So, I don't like that. I don't have a strong weapon to kill him, so that's actually really stupid. And so this here is actually a crappy calculation. So I want it to be 20% of the time, so really you just want to do 356 point, so let's just less than 50. Perfect. It's not 20% of the time, but it's close enough. So every once in a while it'll start on fire. I'd rather them all fizzle out and die. That's what this one is. So that gives me the option here to have that. But what we want... What are lyrics? I don't want words. That's got lyrics too. Whatever. Okay, so where were we? Will I ever make a standalone game on the Wolf 3D engine? This is a standalone game. It will be. It's all SDL engine. What do you mean exactly by standalone? Is there something else you mean by it? I like that. Okay. What's with this music? I don't like it. I gotta start looking for better music when I do these things. I just need something in the background so it just doesn't sound so weird. Okay. Oh, something with my own. So just like a straight up indie game. It wouldn't be on the Wolf 3D engine then. Like a game on Steam. I had some notions of doing that kind of stuff. I was doing some game jams using the Unity engine, and I didn't have a good grounding on most of the stuff that I did. So I'd kind of like lose interest in making it because when making something like that, I need a team. I don't have a team. So I'm doing the art myself, I'm doing the coding myself, and it's been a while since I've worked on Unity now, since I'm focusing on this game. So maybe one day. It's going to be a while, because after this, I'm not going to be able to do too much. But it is a dream in the future to be able to make an indie game. So they're definitely going to be very small to start, because I need to kind of build my knowledge of the Unity engine a little bit more, because it's changed a lot since I used it. I could even try Godot or what's that other one? Game Maker Studio 2 or 3, whatever one they're on now. I have Game Maker Studio 1, but it's so far out of date, it's not useful anymore. Yeah. I've been kind of I was focusing mostly on mobile games for your phone, just because they're like fun little arcade style things, just to kind of make it quick and easy, and just gonna have some like very cartoony vector graphics just to make it simple, because it's not my strong suit. But doing the pixel art on this has been pretty fun. I don't want to do it for a complete game. That's going to be a rough time if I had to do that for a full indie game, but maybe one day. Okay. So what oops, damage, fire. I really don't want to do this if case on every single one of these, because not everybody's going to have it. It's a flamer guy, he won't have it. I guess I just suddenly changed paths here. This isn't tracer stuff. Let's hold off on this. We're going to put this in here. It's there. But I think I derailed myself here for a second. Chapter, is that what I want? Will be damage, DMG. Let's see, damage, blip. And we'll change that one we get closer to it. So that's good. What is this? Oh, I see it. We got. Okay. Angle. Okay, okay, okay. I see what he's doing here. Okay, so we got bullet fire, bullet. It's also got a bullet angle, which I like this. So this is WSJ's code. It's assisted aiming. It's kind of like a hybrid of. So this is, you know, the original code here. And it also gets, oh, this also still looks like the original. Bounces back the angle. So this just uses the original code that just kind of finds the closest enemy and shoots at them if your angle is within check. So I'm going to do that. We got attack num 5, what? I don't know what that's all about, but we want the recoil effect yet. I think I still want that. But we're gonna gut this whole thing. We're gonna just comment that out. And we haven't put any of these. We have WP, shotgun, break, case WP, sniper, bazooka. What else we got? We have a flamer. My fingers are off. Grenade. Does this? Oh, I see. So he's got a nice little bit of clean code here. We don't need any of this crap. So we have our sound, which will just, instead of having it call every single one, we just do that. So eventually we'll have to go through all of our sounds. Back shotgun. Yeah. But for now, how do we want to do that? We'll do this. Bum bum. No sound. Do nothing sound. So I've been putting everywhere. There, and there. We'll just kind of leave it at that. Oh, we also need our MG vest. We have all the weapons that we need. Won't need knife. We have dog attack. Yeah, we would want that one too. As funny as that sounds. Dog attack. So yeah, we're gonna have him making a noise of him hitting the guy. Maybe just a simple punch noise, not as poppy as like the Dooms guy. Uh-oh. We got a package coming this afternoon. Dogs will bark or something and make a lot of noise. Okay, so there's all the sounds. And in here, oh, we also want to like do, got fire bullet. And he's what, OB, the object. I don't know what that is. But we're gonna just kind of, for the sake of cheating here, VMG bullet. So in his fire bullet function, he's got, okay, he's got the gun's damage in particular, which is great. He's got the damage type, the accuracy, I don't know what 2 would mean, Number of shots and sprite offset. We don't need that. Okay. So we're just going to do that for the pistol for now. This doesn't have it. And I believe for these, it's got something like projectile fire, which is going to be like a bazooka project. Oh wow, he just has it all added in there. Bazooka, yeah, something like that. Oh, I see he calls it BJ Fire, BJ whatever. And this flame ball. Okay, I might not like that. I don't know if Flame Ball 2 is. I gotta rename that one. So, yeah. Wait, does that exist? Where the hell does that exist? That one's also not set up yet. Okay, well, did I add it in somewhere over here? No, that's really weird why it's doing that. He's got make noise player. Oh, that's kind of neat. We're not ready for that yet, though. Oh, maybe one day. We also want, let's be play sound, weapon sound. Not the best if we don't have anything set for the weapon, but it looks like, let's do default weapon sound, do nothing sound. Just to be on the safe side. Or better yet, let's get rid of that. We don't need a default. Can we define it up here? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, that's all set. We've got them attacking. We don't need the damage type in here because this might define it for us. He's got a fire bullet, he's got a fire projectile. Honestly, fire projectile. We're gonna do that. So, cool. We have the bullet angle work there. And then he's got aluminum's code. Yeah, see, I had this directly in mind. He's got a lot of, he calls it damage T. Damage type. We don't need a sprite offset. We do want number of shots. It's damage type. We do want a damage. I'm gonna bounce that out. What the fuck is this? I knew I was supposed to add. Should have always had a none type. DMG none equals 0. Oh, sure. Whatever. Doesn't matter what it is. Why does he have a none type? What's a landscape tile? I don't know. We don't have a flak puff. We don't have a ricochet. We don't have a... Oh. Oh, I see. This is probably like bit door or something. Yeah, that's what that is. This also needs to be fixed. Okay, so none is just basically a default value. We don't need that. We also don't need that. We don't have spawn ricochet yet. If we are. So that's just going to be the puffs on the doors and the walls. This is going to be something else. Cheap hack, improved later. That is just a magic number if I ever saw it. Yeah, that's definitely Aluminum's code. Okay, we're going to do that. Damage actor. It's got object. Oh, I have 2 objects. Dang it, man. You gotta make my stuff more complicated now. Damage actor. Oh, he did. He does have attacker in there. Oh, he passes it all the way. I shouldn't have got rid of it. Why does he pass it in there? Killer. Oh, wow, that's kind of neat. So he's if you're really close to the player is what it shows. That's how he jibs them. Gotcha. Um I don't know if I want to do that either. I mean, that's kind of, yeah, that would make sense. That's how Eisenfaust works. When you use the mech suit, you're kind of close to them, they jib. That's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like it for Eisenfaust, but I don't like it for my game. I don't think it works in mine. I want to have jibbing. I have art for it, but I want to keep it to a minimum. I want the tank and the projectiles and the grenades to do that kind of stuff. But I'll use the specific damage. But it won't happen every time, so yeah, we're gonna get rid of the killer. Damage types in there, damage counts in there, spawn ricochet, spawn. Why does his return a Boolean? So he returns a Boolean. So he's got an alert dormant. So if they're dormant, ricochet. If they're active, spawn a blood puff? No. Do I not have a blood puff up yet? I thought I made one. Spawn puff. Have that. But we do want to change the object. Yeah. Like here's, yeah. Void. One blood. Puff. Type. Oops. Y and S blood. Puff blood. Because we're just gonna have them all prefixed with. So you and we got exchange state type S puff blood 1. Oops. So we have this one already in the game in a way. State type S puff blood 1. Yeah, see, they're already there. There. Cool. Or, oops. 3. I really like how this is set up in a way, because it's kind of just like, this stuff actually should be in a script or a file that isn't actually hard-coded. Most of the time new games will have this in some kind of a side script to define like how animations work. It's just kind of like a bunch of file structure that goes along with the enemy's code. I do also want to split all this stuff out of the Act 2C file, because that's like all my enemies are in there. It's just gross. Did I forget to do something here? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, oops. Do I have a... Need to quick take care of something. That it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so Blood Puff is there. Let's zoom that in just a little farther. I don't know how much you guys can really see of it. It's nice and large on my screen, but that one looks a little small. You wouldn't be able to see it if you were on a phone, probably. But that's okay. That's his... Oops. Did I... Another thing I want to double check. So we got ourselves some vanilla milk 1. Okay, so it does have a 6 on the null. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Sometimes I wonder if there's a 6 there that'll just kind of keep looping through that same one. Why are these all spaced apart? It looks so gross. But it's fine. Like, actually, I like spaced apart parameters, but it just doesn't fit the rest of these. Okay, so Blood Puff is in there. Do we have any other definitions? Next turn is right there. Okay, so we want Blood Puff. Blood 1. Yeah, okay, cool. There it is. Spawn Blood Puff. That needs to go in the menus. Go here. WL 2 definitions. Spawn Puff. Spawn Blood Puff. Blood Puff. Interesting. So we're gonna do that. That work? Expected it. Silly little thing. What am I looking at here? Okay, well, we got... So this will just kind of give me a taste of how it works with the Blood Puff on the enemies. So that's really all I want to do right now. Walls and Other things will wait. If... Wait. What do we have? Fire bullet? Yeah, no, we want blood puff. We don't want to do any damage type checks here. Other than this one, at least. Take special damage. What did he do that one for? Oh, he just extracted out take damage. If not player and check equals player. Oh, so got it. That, okay, so that's kind of neat. I like how he does the wrappers. It's a very nice, it's an ideal programming practice for sure. So take special damage is actually inheriting all the work from take damage, but it adds in other things. Sweet. Okay. So for now, we're actually just going to do a regular old take damage. Oh, damage. Oh, OB. We're just going to do that for now. We'll revisit this because the special damage. So what I'm... Oh, yeah. So what I'm seeing here, his special damage like has the baby mode in it, which I'm going to be dropping. I'm not going to have baby mode anymore. It's just going to be easy, medium, hard. He also has like armor checks in there. I don't have armor, but I'm going to do kind of what he did with the MG nests, whereas he added a little bit of armor to the MG nests to allow you not to get shot up to hell when you're on them. Because otherwise you're not going to really feel comfortable when somebody's shooting at you. I want your damage to, because there's also sandbags in front of mine. You're going to be hiding behind it. Of course you're going to be taking less damage. But I also want to do some work so that if they get behind you, you will be exposed. So we'll get to that at some point, but the rest of it's all, you know, regular old damage code. So we're just going to do the damage code for now. Good enough. We'll focus on variants of damage types later. So we got the ricochets we're going to ignore on the walls. We don't need to do those yet. Looks good. So that was fire bullet, right? Let's see, are you hiding anywhere else in the code? Like, are you defined in def? Oh, hell yeah, you are. Of course you would be. Why wouldn't you be defined in our def? Mid-y'all agent. Yeah. We want fire bullet. We don't want a sprite offset. We want number of shots. We want accuracy. We want damage type. Cool. Yeah. Okay, next would be, what's proj fire? That's also defined in proj offset. Oh, proj offset fire. That's actually what my flamethrower does. Ooh. Yeah. That's kind of what I did. So instead of doing all these dang if statements inside, you kind of build these methods to do it for you. It's you know, better. Dang elbow, man. Oh, my audience left over here. Sounds like they just want food. Okay. No, I do like seeing other people's source code and how they kind of construct things, because it really gives me an idea of like how terrible I program in C. I do a lot better in C# because I just kind of know how the structure goes a little bit better. But I really should adapt that into Wolf 3D's code, because Wolf 3D's code is just the messiest pile of shit you've ever seen. So, all switch toggle. That's mine. What the hell is that? Do I have switches set up? I don't remember programming those. Must have done those a while ago. Okay, well... So there's the fire bullet, but I really... I think there's projectile stuff in... Yeah, we're gonna do both of those. We will Act 2 definitions. We will add these both in here. We don't have a sprite offset. I don't know what that is for his work. Angle offset, we've got speed, we've got class. We want fire projectile. Fire projectile with offset. Offset. Cool. So we kind of already do all that. We're just cleaning up existing code. This should define these. Oh, wait. We want fire bullet. We want that there. We want that there. We want 4-ish. Sniper. Accuracy. I don't know what the accuracy... That's going to have to tweak a little bit for... I don't know what the accuracy is. How do you calculate accuracy? Oh, if accuracy, half chance, your angle's gonna go that way, half is gonna go that other way, and it's gonna go based. Yeah, okay. So the larger the number, 0 to 127, really. The wider the angle's gonna be, but you really don't want to do much more than a 6 is gonna be really wide. That's gonna give you a 12-degree spread. Okay, what's this music again? Oh my gosh. Bouncy ahead. So none of that gives me another copyright crap again. For some reason they're like copyright for or royalty-free songs, copyright claim. Fortunately, I don't get monetized for anything, which I'm not really interested in. So to me, it doesn't matter. Okay. Was that already there? Player blue. Oh, I see. So. Oh, okay, I see. For the sniper, use the precision. Yeah. Is that in his code? I'm sure that was in his code. Okay, so we're gonna also then clean up our projectile. Fire. Oh, that's super clean. Why? I like those, but why? It's just a... Oh. That's what the offset is. That's like... The offset is basically just... the Death Knight code cleaned up. I don't like that. I don't need that. I had a random number. So, uh-oh. Oop, fixed. Let's just do that. I like my brackets in my code. I usually dislike stuff. I'll put brackets around things like this. In this case, I'll let it slide. Sometimes I'm mixed, but I do tend to like brackets more. Like, sometimes I'll even put these on one line, but that's hard to read. Okay, that's set. Let's get this projectile fire stuff going. He just has it set to 0. Yeah, we're just gonna do... Oh, see, I had gun attack, and my projectile weapons won't even... Yeah, see, they won't even hit. They won't hit gun attack. So what did he do in here? Straight up just gun attack and... It's cur attack. This is gun attack, cur attack, attack number. No, is that gun... Another attack 5 or 6. That is so weird. What does that mean? Cur ticks, cur attack. Oh, so if you used cases 5 and 6, or that weren't 5 and 6, it didn't. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Not necessary for what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so these all... I could probably clean up all of these. At the same time, my flamethrower attack, where I do the spread, I can make that work for an enemy as well. Cool. We're just going to drop all that. We're going to save that. Just for now. Drop that. Drop that. Pop it in there. Oh, well, I don't know what I really want to do with that. It's not the right. Oh, I see. It bounces from 4 to... So it bounces 2 down and then goes 1 up. Or 2 back, and then it runs gun attack. If that's set up correctly. That's for like a 2-frame weapon. It'll run through case 4, and since there's no break right there, it'll continue on through this. Do the ready check again, which is kind of redundant for this particular thing, but it has to check here before it does that. This is just to proceed it onto the ending frames animation, kind of a check, so, and then do the gun attack here. Machine gun also brings it back 2 frames. But this just kind of goes shoot, bring back. This goes shoot, or bring back, shoot. And that's why you get the faster shooting. Okay, so that's fixed-ish. Let's go find our bazooka attack. If the weapon is available. Do I need that at that point? I'm pretty sure that it checks that kind of logic right away. But look at that. Oh, it just creates the projectile. That's it. Raj, fire from Totenkopf does the same mod. Doesn't have these flags in it. Speed. Passed in. Yeah. Class is also passed in. Class type is also passed in, which is... Oh, that's class type. State. That. That's already called too. All this stuff is called. That's what I get for using the projectile weapons code. So, fire projectile. We're gonna use this. OB. Type is bazooka object. State is gonna be ampersand S. Bazooka. Speed is gonna be OX42OL. Actually, I'm curious what he made his. I think we could just drop all that. I said all of it. Everything. Look at that. Clean code. That is my randomization for the 3 tiers. That, stay right in here. Glorious, we're gonna do that. This is the wrong size. This is also gotta be set. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna call it angle. We're gonna pop you in there like that. Yeah, this ain't bad at all. Get rid of you. So, what is my angle? State type. But you're not. So, okay. Yeah, we don't want to change this because that's gonna change the players. The player's gonna be like the whole time. That'd be really funny, but we don't want that. Okay, is that the right thing to do for the angle? Short. It was not. This number needs to change. Raj, fire. See, he's got a 3,000. Man. He's rocking it. 4,000, which I don't know what a totem launch is, but it's probably his Death Knight, most likely. Excellent. So the grenade is definitely not going to be that big. It's going to be very tiny. I'll do that. Cool. We're going to not accidentally duplicate that. Yeah, we're going to redo the offset code that he did. And we're just going to pass the angle in versus he just had a flag. 1, 2, to go left to right, because the Death Knight, when he fires, there's a straight 0-degree angle, and the Death Knight will do a +4 -4 spread. But 1 is 1 and 2 is 2. So basically, instead of firing 2 at the same time, it's doing 1, 2. But you don't see that because the tick size is really short in between. So that makes sense there. Cool. This can be dropped out, and we'll just no, we don't want to, we don't need an offset for you. Yeah, we want that. We want that. No, that's a big grenade. Grenade 1. Grenade object. I don't have any enemies that throw grenades. I don't know if I want to though. That would that would be like, you know, taking the guard and just giving him a throwing animation. And he just throws a grenade at you. If you're far enough away, he'll throw the grenade at you. That would be awesome. Okay. That's a feature creep. Guard throwing grenades. Warframes. If Warframes, let's say if they are far out. I gotta see what kind of distance it would make, because a grenade can't go very far. But grenades would only make sense if they, like, you know, took cover. Enemies don't take cover in this game, and I don't want to make them take cover. Yeah. It's an idea to consider, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. I don't want to add more work than I need to. That's more enemy art. I'm done with enemy art right now. I really am. Yeah, so this is that's okay, cool. So we can put these back into the bullet fire bullet. Okay, so gun attack. How's that called? I want to make sure that one gun attack is called ready to fire. Then it calls this to see if the weapon's available. It's already calling it. Doesn't need it again. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. Turns out we might at some point. I'm gonna be really, really pissed. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna just do bazooka attack. Flamer attack. I don't know what this thing's called. Flame thrower attack. And grenade attack. Perfect. I'm okay with that. Yeah, and these guys don't need sounds in them. Really, like, this one and this one are perfectly fine not needing it and putting the stuff in the gun attack code. I might... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave them here. I like having these specific. I don't want this stuff in my... I don't want these especially in my gun attack code. They just don't fit right. This here, no. Hell no. So this all here, perfect. Away. Okay. Okay. Should that be it? Ooh. Ooh. Shit. Okay, so I screwed this one up. Bazooka, EMG, explosive. So I'm gonna leave that attacker in the EMG. This is fire. This is EMG grenade or explosive. This is friendly fire stuff. I wonder if I gotta fix this. Tank, shell, EMG explosive. We got flame ball and EMG fire. Yeah, this will also help me when the time comes. No, it can't be explosive every time. Got the shell. I got the enemy's bazooka. Yeah, I wonder. I'm gonna have to go check through this enemy projectile stuff again. Because that's might not even be used in projectile. How does he handle it? Projectile hit. T projectile. It's BJ rocket, BJ fire object in there, and he's got his little snippet. Oh, I see. He split it all out. It looks so much cleaner. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this stuff up at some point. Splash damage. Based on Matthew's explosion code. Check object line. Oh, I really hope that that doesn't go through walls. I want that line to check. So it doesn't, like, you know, shoot me through a wall. Blow people up on the other side. Okay, is that it? No, it's not! Wait. Oh. Shit. Fixed-ish. We'll leave it at that for now. Damage after too few calls. Oh wait. Is that it? Ah. Okay, so these are all defined above. What? That should be defined in def. Did I not? I didn't even make the dang method. I'm a dummy. That's really funny. Okay. Yeah, see, this is just that, so we're not going to do that. No. I'm going to leave his name on that code just because he basically made it, even though it's some stuff. Bullshit. Fixed. Hey, there we go. Check it out. Break shit. Let's see if it... Whoa! It's locking up somewhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we're gonna... I saw something. On that guy's sprite, I have a bad one. Something's really causing my game to just like lock up. Oh, there goes the computer going fast. Okay. I also noticed as I was shooting him, he had a pink outline. Fix guard sprites. One is not clipped. There. We're gonna have to fix that later. There. Okay, something really... So bullets are a little bit funny right now. It really locks it up. Let's get this. Okay, my task manager is... Oh god. What's going on? Details. We're gonna add this to memory. Processes. Apps. What the hell is going on? Let's open up a new one. Okay. It really freezes it up. But it's right around their clean state. CPU. I really want it to... Uh-oh. Yeah. We're gonna... Oops. What did I do that causes it to do that? Gun attack. Fire bullet. Oh my gosh, I don't like that, but that's just the regular tracing code. Like what? Okay, my projectiles don't leave my body. Boom, just kill myself. Okay. Well, shit. Might be how he has his T-projectile code running. What the crap? Why is that? Okay, there it goes. Holy cow. Something's goofy with all that. Hmm. Yeah, so, T-projectile. So that's all normal. Yeah, why don't we just kind of start out here. We're gonna start out with that one. What's my class? Bazooka, okay. Player, yeah. If I'm bazooka, and non-mark, FL bonus, and never mark. Oh! Why? I swear he just threw those on there when, in this tutorial just to like, oh, well, if I throw all these flags on there, it should be fine. That's why it's not working. Yeah. Okay, so is this going to be a bazooka object? We're going to get rid of all this extra shit. Well, actually, it calls it never mark. We'll just do that for now. But I think I'm probably gonna drop all of them. That'll fix that. Need to fix those too. Well, that's the splash damage. We'll definitely need to calculate that or redo that. Haven't really fine-tuned any of the weapons yet, so I'm not too concerned. Okay, so this should fix it, right? What are we looking at? That, okay. Drop that. Okay. Oh, that one works. Okay, so though the flame ball goes. That one doesn't. So those. Is it the speed? Weird. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at how he had written his T projectile code, because mine's pretty sloppy. Yeah. So in mine, I split between player and non-player projectiles. And I don't know why. It really needs to do that, because a projectile is a freaking projectile. It doesn't matter. It has a point A, has an angle, and a direction. Yeah, he's got a little snippet for BJ Rocket and BJ Fire, and that's really all you need. And then the projectile hit method does the rest of it. Otherwise, yeah. I do tend to like that a little bit better. Yeah, because there's your projectile hit right there. Even that right there doesn't give you damage at all. And then we don't need these splits. Okay, so before I get too carried away, let's we have something. Oh, we hadn't fixed it. So that's the projectile stuff. We're going to worry about the projectile stuff in a minute, because actually a more growing concern is the fire bullet. What the hell's going on that happens to the enemy? Get nice and close up to him. Okay, so player, we're going to do bullet angle. Okay, he's there, Tiger. Closest. Nobody's close. Return the angle. So now we have an angle. We've got one shot. Bullets there. The accuracy's at 2. So that's going to give me a 3. B angle 112. Okay. It falls so while. Oh, that's the tracer code for the enemy shooting at you. Gotcha. I'm not using that yet. So I am the player. Okay. Oh. Okay. Made noise. Do the recoil. Play the sound. Gun attack. Ticks. Okay. Did I miss him again? Okay. Interesting. Oops, that's not the level I wanted to go to. What happens if I use this? Are you working now? I was so confused. Uh-oh. Hey, look, I found a bug. Oh, nope, there it goes. Pause. I don't understand why it's stuck here. That is really weird. Wait a second. I know what it is. Oh, Terraform. Hey, TreeSap. Oh, sorry, Terraformer. I completely missed that. I was getting caught up in my bug. How do I have SDL libraries set up in my project? Well, let's have a look. I've got two options for Visual Studio. They have C++ and Linker. In the General tab, I have it in a libraries SDL 1.2.15. I don't have SDL 2 because that's a different build altogether. Libraries SDL 1.2.15 x86. So when we go into the repo, my source folder, here's the source code. Let's make sure I got the right file. Probably can't see it very well, but inside there I've got a libraries folder. So it's within my source code. I don't save it into the code repo, but it's right in my folder. Sometimes you can have a separate external libraries folder. You can do that. That's fine too. Doesn't really matter where it is. I left it in here because at some point when I want to try and deviate from using Visual Studio to build the game, like a make file or something like that, I want to make sure that it's all kind of in the folder, contained in the folder. One thing I don't like about how C++ does its imports and things like that is it's not as simple as how C# does it, where C# you can throw using statements on there instead of these little includes, and boom, it's right there. You have references in the file, like this here, references. There's nothing in this one because we don't reference anything. There's an external dependencies. All of this stuff here is just, I guess the STL stuff is in there, based on how Visual Studio does its externals. So I know other like code blocks or like code blocks or dev C++, whatever program you use, they handle it slightly different. But yes, you forgot to change the additional include directories. Yeah, you want to. So one is going to be the includes, the included files, and another one is the library. I don't remember exactly the difference between them, but one is for visual confirmation inside the software, so when you're programming you see it in there, and the other one is for compilation because it's already the compiled package. So most of the time I've used Visual Studio to compile all of my Wolf 3D engine stuff, but it does not work on Windows 98, and I doubt it'll work on XP now, just because of what version or how the compiler works. But for this game, you don't need to do that. You can make it compile for anything see that it can. I know some people are very nostalgic and like playing with Windows 98. I guess to each their own, I suppose. So, okay, so I'm going to backpedal and say I know what the issue is. I've got these 4 blood puffs, and what's happening is it's trying to draw the blood puffs, but they don't exist in the VSwap file, so it's trying to pull from the next page, which doesn't exist. And it's blowing the hell up. I'm very surprised it just froze. So let's see if that did it. What happens? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, there they are. Boom. Yeah, you can kind of see the blood puffs there. And it only happens when they die. So, puff blood. I want them. Spawn puff. Spawn blood puff. Wrong name. Agent. Yeah, see. I probably need tougher enemies. Oh well, but that was it. That fixes the bullet issue. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. That's interesting. I should have some kind of a warning when the pages are off, because it does give you all that info. Have like I don't know, like a count here, num sprites. I don't know, something. Okay, so that fixes that. Let's fix the projectiles now. Clean that stuff up. Okay, so we want a projectile hit. He's got Boolean B damage and object type hit active. And drop all that. So what he's got here, yeah, I like the damage T for the type. That's kind of how they keep all that. Mutagen. We don't have a needle. We should have a tank shell object. It should give us dingy explosive. Oh, okay. So the rocket itself doesn't do damage the splash damage does. So it'll hit, blow up, and then the blow up is what's going to do. That's why he's got no damage on it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because bazooka object. That's gonna give me damage type image explosive. It's gonna be S. Bazooka boom 1. We don't have a spark. We have a flame ball object. We have a damage type of fire. And then we got a flame ball head. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to know what height I'm on already. That's not good. Enemy. Bazooka. You're gonna go there. Enemy. Flame. Flame ball 2. I imagine that's the enemies. It's all this crap. Do damage. Hit after. Why do you do that? Special damage. Oops. We're just gonna do that for now. We'll introduce special damage shortly. Yeah, it's only get a sore throat. Should probably drink water versus soda. Damage. What? Using uninitialized memory. Thank you. We'll just do that. See? Fixed. Even though it's right there. Oh. We're not there. Tank shell, bazooka. There is no damage for either one of those, but there is damage for the flame ball. I believe flame ball 2 is for enemy flame ball. We probably want to change it. We also need grenade object. No damage. Unless you like chuck the grenade at the dude and he's like, ah, that hurts. I know you can do that in Call of Duty. Why can't I do it here? Grenade. Boom one. Oh, so maybe that's what he used the offset for. Then I don't need a mid, low, high. I can just set the offset. That might be more beneficial down the road. Otherwise, I'm like creating 3 objects or something, mid, low, high, and I don't want to do that. Did you? My brother sent a picture of his cat. Oh, we got some kitty twitches. Thank you. Okay. Mid, low, high. Yeah, just writing down some ideas to take note of. Once we get this projectile stuff done, I think I'm going to call stream at the end of that. Because I think that's a pretty good amount of progress. If I can get these projectiles working as expected, I'll be happy. Projectile. Do we have anything good in here? Oh, see, I just mid-boom them all. Yeah. So... What? I want to double check this. I have a destroy projectile. Projectile damage. Wow, it's all just like built. Enemy bazooka, tank shell, flame ball 2, yeah. Yeah, we gotta make sure that enemies don't blow themselves up. Probably should have it prefixed to like player bazooka, player flame ball, player grenade object. Uh-oh. Clear projectile size. Where are you located? BJ run speed. Oh, I have. Okay. We'll just do that for now, I suppose. Why does he only have one? For the fire and the rocket, they're both the same size. I don't know. Then we got splash damage, which we won't do yet. We'll fine-tune that in a second. I just want the projectiles to work. Okay, we're gonna bounce this out. Okay, turn that on. Okay, they're there. I hear them explode. We have the bazooka object, we have the size, we have the correct state type. Yeah. Wait a tick. That was a... Oh, you didn't even see that. Dang it. I'll show you right after this. Hey, look at that. Rockets! What? Is it just like... What are you not exploding for? Okay, so we're gonna bounce back here. Why am I muted? Why was I muted? How long have I been muted? Oh God. I sure hope I haven't been muted this whole time. I have been talking for the last 2 hours. Oh my gosh. I don't have a clue. Oh my. I really hope I haven't been muted for the last 2 hours. You guys been answering stuff. Yeah, you answer. Okay, we're about ready to finish this stream here. Okay, we're just gonna do that. I wonder if there's a quick key or hotkey that muted my mic, and I just didn't realize it. Push changes immediately. Okay, so there's that. Why don't we quick have a look at changing our enemies up a little bit. Oops, that is not enemies. We want to add projectile related enemies. We want the flamethrower guy. We're gonna add one of those guys and a, we don't need a sniper, we want a rocketeer. So we're gonna add a rocketeer right there. Rocketeer's a terrible name for him, but I like it better than rocket guy or flamethrower guy or enemy guy. Okay, this one, I want that. I should have a post build step or something in this that when it finishes, it copies it over. Okay, let's have a look at how projectiles react between layers, and we're gonna quick switch this over. I wonder, I'm gonna click through a couple things. Cool. Okay, all my scenes. I just wanted to see if one of them like muted me. Okay, so back to game. We're gonna try this. What do you got, dude? Interesting. Oh, his is probably all fucked up. Yeah, this ain't gonna kill him. Where's my right? Hi. How's your rocket look? Yeah. Oh, I'm invincible. Sweet. Hey, look, a clock. Okay, so none of these are gonna hurt. Because, oh, something's hurting. Oh, that hurts. The flames hurt. No, that makes sense. There's no splash damage on the flames. Cool. Okay, well that's exactly what I was expecting from all them. Until I get the splash damage code put in, which I might, I'm just gonna not do it right now. So I'm gonna call it and then I'm gonna work on that afterwards. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, so work done. Tracer, we did that. I would consider that a win. Let's go here. What do we do? Friday. We didn't do anything Friday, did we? Blood puff sprites. Yeah, we did that. Saturday, which is today, we refactored player weapon code. We projectiles changed. Blood puff added to enemies. We're not quite done with all that yet, but projectile splash damage we want to do. We want to do we got the grenade bouncing. We also want to do wall, door, object, bullet, ricochets. We want to allow projectiles to go through certain objects. Add sprite offset to object type for low, mid, high height variance. Shotgun buff spread. Ooh, we didn't check to see if the shotgun worked. We want to switch over to that. I'm really curious to see what'll happen. I didn't test the shotgun. That needs to be carefully fine-tuned, because I know a lot of people don't really like shotguns in... I saw a couple in there. Yeah, it blows you guys away. Flamethrower guy's death animation looked really fast, too. All that kind of stuff is going to be something I need to fine-tune towards alpha. Well, this is alpha. End of my alpha engine into the beta. We'll get there. We got a lot of work to do. We haven't even touched any of the UI menuing or any of that garbage. Okay. I like that for now. We'll tweak the weapons a little bit more fine-tuningly when we get like bullet puffs and things. You'd be able to see them against the far-off walls and all that stuff. So, I think that's good. Thank you guys for watching. Far cry from like all the art that I've been working on, which is great because I don't want to keep working on art at the moment on my streams. Coding 100%, which is awesome. I don't even think that was what I had in the description because I was assuming I was going to do level work. I thought I was going to have all this stuff done by the end of the week, but I had a few things come up this last few days that I was doing that as opposed to this. I got some projects that I was working on in my house, and this was kind of put towards this weekend. So we're gonna crack into our post show. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna try and work on the crowd control. I have basically made zero progress on it, other than kind of getting some ideas. So we're gonna start that project tomorrow, and maybe we'll find something, maybe we won't. We'll just have to stay tuned. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Watch the Eisenfaust Legacy videos that I got up on YouTube on Mondays and Fridays. We're almost done with it. We got, what, 6 levels left? Well, 7. Yeah, we're almost done. So stay tuned for those. I'll see you guys in the next stream, in the next video. So take care.